In 2025, scientists uncovered something so shocking about Maine Coon cats that it completely rewrites everything we thought we knew about them. From their wild origins to their almost human-like intelligence, the truth behind these gentle giants will leave you speechless. And if you own a Maine Coon, fact number 8 will make you see your cat in a way you never have before. So, let's dive in. Number 1, they're not actually from Maine. Maine Coons aren't even from Maine. The leading theory? Viking ships. Around 1000 AD, Norse explorers sailed to North America with Norwegian forest cats on board. These cats bred with local wildcats, creating the foundation for Maine Coons. DNA studies from University of Helsinki in 2020 confirmed genetic links between Maine Coons and Scandinavian forest cats. But here's what nobody tells you. Maine Coon bone structure matches Viking-era cat remains found in archaeological sites. Your fluffy house cat might be carrying literal Viking warrior DNA. They're not American. They're Norse conquerors who just happened to settle in Maine centuries ago. Number 2. They were almost extinct in the 1950s. Maine Coons nearly disappeared forever. By the 1950s, Persian cats became fashionable, and Maine Coon breeding collapsed. The breed was so endangered that the Central Maine Cat Club formed specifically to save them from extinction. Less than 200 registered Maine Coons existed worldwide by 1960. Cat breeders scrambled to preserve bloodlines and rebuild the population from scratch. Today, they're one of the most popular breeds globally. Your Maine Coon is a direct descendant of those few survivors. Every Maine Coon alive today traces back to that desperate conservation effort that barely succeeded. Number 3. They can weigh as much as a toddler. Maine Coons are massive. Males regularly hit 25 pounds, but the record holder? Baravel from Italy measured 47.2 inches long and weighed 35 pounds. That's bigger than most bulldogs. But size isn't just impressive, it's strategic evolution. Maine Coons developed in brutal New England winters where bigger bodies retain heat better. More body mass means better survival in freezing temperatures. Scientists call this Bergmann's rule. Animals in colder climates evolve larger bodies. Your Maine Coon isn't just big for show. That size is ancient survival engineering built into their DNA over centuries of natural selection. Number 4. Those extra toes aren't a defect. Here's something wild. About 40% of original Maine Coons were polydactyl, meaning they had extra toes. Normal cats have 18 toes total. Polydactyl Maine Coons, they can have 28. Sailors loved these cats because those extra toes worked like natural snowshoes, helping them balance on icy ship decks and snowy terrain. The mutation is completely harmless, caused by a dominant gene, but modern breeders eliminated it from show standards, calling it a defect. Wrong. Those extra toes were evolutionary genius, better grip, better balance, better survival. Nature gave them built-in advantage, and humans bred it out for aesthetics. Number 5. Their fur is completely waterproof. Maine Coon fur isn't just thick. It's engineered like a waterproof jacket. They have 3 layers, a dense undercoat for insulation, a middle layer for temperature regulation, and a top layer with long guard hairs that repel water like oil. When water hits their coat, it literally beads up and rolls off instead of soaking through. This adaptation evolved because Maine Coons historically hunted near rivers and streams in harsh weather. Their fur keeps them dry and warm even in freezing rain or snow. It's the same principle as Gore-Tex fabric, except nature designed it millions of years before humans figured it out. Number 6. They act more like dogs than cats. Maine Coons are famous for dog-like behavior, but here's why. Genetics. The same genes controlling their size and social structure also influence brain chemistry related to bonding and pack behavior. Studies from UC Davis found Maine Coons have higher oxytocin responses, the love hormone, when interacting with humans. They follow you room to room, play fetch naturally, and can even be leash-trained easier than other breeds. This isn't just personality, it's hardwired biology. They're genetically programmed for stronger human attachment than typical cats. Your Maine Coon isn't acting weird. They're acting exactly how their DNA tells them to. Number 7. They have the longest whiskers in the cat world. Maine Coon whiskers can reach over 6 inches long, the longest of any domestic cat breed. But length isn't just aesthetic. Whiskers are sensory organs called vibrissae, packed with nerve endings that detect air currents and spatial dimensions. Longer whiskers mean better environmental awareness and hunting precision. Maine Coons use these super whiskers to navigate dense Maine forests and detect prey in complete darkness. Those ridiculous whiskers sticking out like antennas? Their biological radar systems evolved for tracking movement and mapping surroundings with incredible accuracy. Your cat is walking around with built-in motion sensors constantly scanning everything. Number 8. They chirp and trill instead of mewing. Maine Coons rarely meow like normal cats. They chirp, trill, and make bird-like sounds. Animal behaviorists believe this evolved from their hunting behavior. In the wild, cats that hunt birds develop vocalizations mimicking prey sounds to communicate without alerting targets. Over generations, this became their default communication style. But here's the weird part. Maine Coons use different chirps for different emotions and requests. Researchers documented over 15 distinct vocal patterns Maine Coons use specifically with humans. They've essentially developed their own language that's completely different from typical cat communication. Your Maine Coon isn't just noisy, they're speaking a unique dialect. Number 9. Their tufted ears are survival gear. Those adorable lynx-like ear tufts aren't just cute, they're functional survival equipment. The tufts amplify sound waves, funneling them into the ear canal like natural satellite dishes. This gives Maine Coons superior hearing compared to other cats, especially for detecting high-frequency sounds like rodent squeaks. The tufts also protect ear openings from snow, rain, and debris in harsh weather. Evolution designed them as both hunting enhancement and environmental protection. Those fuzzy ear tips that make them look like tiny wildcats, they're actually precision-engineered acoustic amplifiers and weather shields built into their skull structure. Number 10. They have superior intelligence. Multiple studies rank Maine Coons among the smartest cat breeds, but here's the proof. They can learn their names and dozens of commands, solve complex puzzle feeders faster than other breeds, and demonstrate advanced problem-solving skills. A 2019 study from Animal Cognition Journal found Maine Coons could understand object permanence and cause and effect relationships at levels comparable to dogs. They can open doors, turn on faucets, and manipulate objects with scary precision. This intelligence evolved because Maine Coons historically lived semi-wild, requiring advanced hunting strategies and environmental adaptation. That clever cat outsmarting you? Their brain is literally wired for superior cognitive function. Number 11. They mature slower than any other cat. Maine Coons don't reach full physical and mental maturity until 3 to 5 years old, the slowest of any domestic cat breed. Most cats are fully grown by 1 year, but Maine Coons keep developing and growing for years. This extended maturation period is linked to their large size. Bigger bodies require longer development time for bones, muscles, and organs to fully form. Behaviorally, they stay kitten-like and playful way longer than other cats. Your 3-year-old Maine Coon acting like a crazy kitten? That's completely normal. They're technically still teenagers. This extended youth is rare in the animal kingdom and makes them more adaptable and trainable throughout their lives. Number 12. Their paws are built-in snowshoes. Maine Coon. Paws are massive and tufted with fur between the toes. This isn't random. It's survival engineering. The large paw surface area distributes weight across snow and ice, preventing them from sinking. The fur tufts between toes provide insulation from frozen ground and extra traction on slippery surfaces. Researchers compared Maine Coon paws to actual snowshoe design and found nearly identical weight distribution principles. Your indoor cat has feet specifically evolved for walking on ice and hunting through deep snow. Those ridiculous fluffy paws aren't just adorable. They're biomechanical adaptations for extreme winter environments that most cats couldn't survive in. Number 13. They love water unlike other cats. Maine Coons are obsessed with water in ways that confuse other cat owners. They'll dip paws in water bowls, play in sinks, and even join you in the shower. Why? Their water-resistant coat removes the main reason cats hate water: getting soaked and cold. Maine Coons historically hunted fish and aquatic prey near rivers, so they evolved without the typical cat aversion to getting wet. Some animal behaviorists believe they also have slightly different oil production in their skin that makes water less uncomfortable. Your Maine Coon splashing water everywhere isn't weird. They're expressing genetic instincts from centuries of fishing in Maine streams. Number 14. They have the longest fur of any cat breed. Maine Coon fur can reach 4 to 6 inches long, the longest of any domestic cat. But length creates problems: matting, overheating, and hygiene issues. So why did evolution create such ridiculously long fur? Extreme cold. Maine winters regularly drop to 20-degree neighborhoods. That excessive fur is multi-layered insulation designed for brutal temperature extremes. The longest fur grows on their neck, belly, and tail, areas where heat loss is greatest. Modern Maine Coons living in heated homes still carry this adaptation, growing excessive fur they don't need. Their bodies are prepared for ice age conditions in your 72-degree house. Evolution hasn't caught up to central heating yet. Number 15. They're natural mousers worth thousands. Maine Coons are such effective hunters that 19th century farmers paid premium prices for them, sometimes equivalent to thousands of dollars today. They could clear barn infestations that poison and traps couldn't touch. Why so effective? Their size lets them take down prey other cats can't handle, including rats, squirrels, and even rabbits. Historical records show Maine Coon barn cats catching 20-30 rodents per day during peak hunting seasons. Modern studies confirm they have higher prey drive and hunting success rates than most breeds. That lazy cat sleeping on your couch? Their ancestors were professional pest control worth their weight in gold to desperate farmers. Number 16. They have unique health advantages. Here's something shocking. Maine Coons have lower kidney disease rates than other purebred cats despite their size. Research from UC Davis Veterinary Genetics found Maine Coons carry genetic variants associated with enhanced kidney function and cardiovascular health. Their larger hearts pump more efficiently, and their kidney filtration systems handle waste better than smaller cats. This contradicts typical biology. Larger animals usually have more health problems. But Maine Coons? Evolution gave them enhanced organ function to support their massive bodies. Your Maine Coon isn't just big. They're biologically optimized to be big without the usual health penalties that size creates. Number 17. They were circus performers. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, Maine Coons were featured attractions in traveling circuses and vaudeville shows. Their size, intelligence, and trainability made them perfect performers. They could learn tricks, walk on leashes, and interact with audiences in ways other cats couldn't. The most famous was Cozy, who won Best Cat at the first major American cat show in 1895. These performances weren't just entertainment. They saved the breed by creating massive public interest when Maine Coons were endangered. Your Maine Coon descends from actual show business celebrities who performed for thousands of people and kept their breed alive through sheer popularity. Number 18. Their tail is a survival tool. A Maine Coon's tail averages 14 to 16 inches, incredibly long and bushy. But it's not decorative. They wrap their tails around their bodies and faces when sleeping in extreme cold, using it like a built-in blanket providing extra insulation. The tail also serves as a balance tool when climbing or jumping, counterweighting their heavy bodies for better agility. Maine Coons can control their tail movements with remarkable precision, using it for communication and spatial awareness. That massive, fluffy tail isn't just photogenic. It's a multifunctional survival tool evolved for temperature regulation, balance, and nonverbal communication. It's like having an extra limb programmed by millions of years of evolution. Number 19, they have record-breaking longevity. Maine Coons regularly live 20 years, with many reaching their mid-20s, exceptional for large breed cats. The oldest confirmed Maine Coon lived to 31 years old. Size usually reduces lifespan in animals, but Maine Coons defy this. Researchers believe their genetic diversity from mixed wild domestic ancestry created exceptional immune systems and cellular health. Studies show Maine Coons have longer telomeres, protective DNA caps that influence aging, compared to other purebreds. Their historical development without extreme inbreeding preserved genetic advantages that extend lifespan. Your Maine Coon isn't just a pet. They're a long-term commitment that might outlive most other cats you'd own by years. Number 20. They recognize their names better than other cats. A 2019 Japanese study tested whether cats recognize their own names. Maine Coons scored significantly higher than other breeds, responding to their names even when mixed with similar-sounding words. The researchers believe this enhanced name recognition links to their superior intelligence and stronger human bonding instincts. Maine Coons also learn household members' names and can respond when you mention specific people. This cognitive ability is rare in cats but common in dogs. Your Maine Coon understanding who you're talking about isn't coincidence. Their brain processes language and social cues at levels most cats simply can't achieve. Number 21. They're hypoallergenic. Maine Coons produce lower levels of FeLD1 protein, the main allergen in cat saliva and dander. Compared to many other breeds, they're not completely hypoallergenic, but allergy sufferers report fewer reactions around Maine Coons. The theory? Their fur composition and grooming behavior distribute allergens differently. Some researchers also believe their genetic diversity results in variable allergen production between individual cats. If you're mildly allergic to cats but tolerate Maine Coons, there's actual scientific basis for this. Their biology creates a light version of typical cat allergens, making them more tolerable for sensitive people who normally couldn't live with cats at all. Number 22. Why Maine Coons make the best companions. Maine Coons combine everything you want in a pet: the loyalty of dogs, the independence of cats, and intelligence that'll genuinely surprise you. They're gentle with children, patient with other pets, and form bonds so strong it's almost unsettling. Their history surviving brutal conditions made them adaptable and resilient. They're not just beautiful, they're legitimately fascinating animals carrying centuries of evolution, survival, and human partnership in their DNA. If you own one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're considering adopting, understand you're not getting a normal cat. You're getting a 20-year relationship with an animal that'll remember you, understand you, and genuinely become part of your family. So next time you look at your Maine Coon, remember this: you're living with a genuine genetic marvel, a Viking descendant, and quite possibly the most evolutionarily successful cat breed on the entire planet. These incredible animals survived near extinction, brutal winters, and centuries of challenges to become the majestic creatures lounging in your living room today. They're not just pets. They're walking history wrapped in fur designed by nature to be perfect survivors. The myths about them barely scratch the surface. The reality? Way more interesting. If you're a Maine Coon owner, drop a comment right now. What's the most shocking thing your cat has done?